To go. Good things, bad things, both sides. Both sides win some, both sides lose some. So about where you thought you'd be. Questions?
What do you, with the Monday we talked about the coaching turnover. When you are hiring a new coach, what does that process kind of go through as adding a new person into the mix?
What do you mean?
Whenever you're looking for a new position coach, what do you kind of
depends on what the situation is, or what we need, or what we think we need to add, subtract, or whatever it may be. I mean, that can be a multitude. There's not an answer for that question until you know the situation. I mean, there's a multitude of things that go into it.
So what kind of growth did you see from Jacques Patrick at the start of last year to maybe where he is now?
Getting better, learning to be more consistent, growing up a little bit, doing a little better.
With the injuries you've had at the wide receiver position and the lack of depth, how was practice going with just three?
So we got to play what's going to happen. That's what could happen in the game. Got to play. It's been okay.
What's been your thoughts on some of the defensive backs like Stanford, Samuels, and so on?
They flash at times. I mean, they give up some things and they flash at times. I mean, but they got a lot of ability and they're learning.
I know you have four guys on the injured reserve in terms of defensive backs, but what's it been like to kind of see these younger guys kind of work out different positions?
There is, but we got a lot of DBs, though. We got a lot of DBs in that situation right now. So it ends up being good. I mean, they're getting a lot of quality reps, that's for sure.
And as far as that defensive back depth, I mean, have you had that before in your career, or does it work out that way because of the scheme you run? Or
no, I mean, we've had it before. I mean, in career, we got good numbers there, got good players, and got a lot of older guys in that mix. But it's a good group, yeah, and we've had that many before.
A couple weeks in now with him here, how have you seen Cam kind of adapt to the practice routine? What's expected of him?
I've been very pleased with him. I think he's done a nice job. I think he's done a real nice job. He's learning, but you see the flashes when he runs and catches, and he's very natural. A lot of things he does.
He's been getting some more work at returns also.
Oh yeah, very natural returner. Catches the ball, tremendous ball skills. Really good ball skills. Judges it really well. So that's what I say. You can catch underneath and still can't go catch punch. It's like you get guys that field ground balls can't catch fly balls. You know what I mean? That's like being an outfielder and judging it and doing those things. He does a real good job of that.
You can tell pretty quickly when a guy has that.
Either getting square under it or he's struggling like crazy. Them guys hit fly balls. You ever watch them? I'm diving for it and I'm jumping for it, or I kind of just seem very natural at it.
Staying with running backs, what's been your thoughts on Amir?
Good. I've been very pleased with him. Very pleased. He's coming on really well.
And we saw him in the blue today. How has he been going with that in terms of just getting back to where he needs to be?
He's getting every rep. We just don't get him thumped. We run. He makes the moves, and they're there to hit him, and he does everything, and just keeps him out of that hard contact. But I've been very pleased with him. Very pleased.
I know with him, you've talked about his speed a lot, and Jaquez with the size, and Cam, it seems like a mix of all three.
But you better see now, that guy's 212 pounds. He's the same size Cam is. Cam's 212. 213. He's 212. So he's not a little guy. He's a big guy. So he can run with power. He can run with speed.
For all those guys, especially the ones who've been here a few years, how do you think they've responded now that Dalvin's not here?
For the most part, they've been doing a good job. They're learning, but it's been pretty good. I really have. They flashed at it. It's a good segment. It really is. It's a good segment.
I think you mentioned Ryan Green before the first press conference in the spring. What have you guys seen?
He's had some nice plays. He's doing the same thing in that group. He got good ball skills. He catches the ball in the backfield. He's quick. He's becoming much more consistent with all of his reads, and he made some good runs.
You have guys that can do a little bit of everything. You have seems like a diverse running back group.
We do, but I say this. They all of them do a lot of things. There's not like you got to put one guy do this, one guy do that. They all have a very wide range skill set, and Jaquez catches the ball. He does a good job with his hands.
Say one of the scheduled days off for George Campbell.
Yeah, when you go back to back like that, it's just too much. And like I say, that surgery they have now, that's a serious deal. And he's getting back, and then it's all the supporting muscles and things too. The things around it where you can get some injuries. And he had a hard day yesterday. And he's been going good, so we don't have to go back to back days. I won't go back to back days with him. Hopefully, he'll be back in Saturday.
Is that the same with Nate Andrews? Carlos Becker?
No, Becker got a concussion, and Nate's got a hamstring that's bothering him.
A couple former guys out here, Brian McFadden, Travis Johnson. It's cool having those.
Yeah, that's great to have them back. Let them see and let them know. And carry these guys' responsibility, the tradition they have to live up to. But also those guys, being a part and seeing how these young guys are.
So do the players have to get kind of introduced to them, like who they were?
Some of them do. Because some of them been here. That was a good while ago. Some of them guys are getting old. They're old. But it is. I know. I did say I tease them, but no, they do, and you introduce them, but they know who they are once they hear the names.
Haven't seen Toby Lane out here.
He's been out here. I don't know if he's here today. I thought he was. Unless he was on the other field. He had a turf toe and he missed some, but he's been here every day. Unless he snuck through the fence.